this is Rosie, and welcome to Rosie Reacts. Today I'm going to be reacting to BTS Tomorrow. This was recommended by one of my viewers. I'm going to dive into the lyrics first, and then I'm going to watch their live performance. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what they have to offer. I like the beat. Okay, so already I am seeing that the lyrics of the song are a bit heavy, and I can definitely relate to them, talking about how when you're a kid you think anything is possible, but then you get to be an adult and it's like a repetitious cycle, right? Control C, Control V, copy paste. So things just keep on repeating themselves, and it doesn't really feel like you're going anywhere, right? Okay, so that part that V just had, I like how they distorted his voice to go with the lyrics, right? Because, where is it? I scream out of frustration, but the empty air echoes, right? And his voice in this part, they definitely put an effect on it. So it's like muffled, staticky. So it's like his inner thoughts that, like, he wants to scream out, but no one really hears it. Yeah. And I like how they put his voice and did that to match how the lyrics are and the feeling of the song. Okay, so I'm happy that they went a little bit more hopeful. I wasn't quite sure where the song was gonna go, if it was gonna stay in that kind of like depressing rut of, like not being able to move forward and being stuck in place, running in place, right? But that's what they're saying, like, don't give up, like, keep on trying to pursue what you want to do, and like, so like be a like breaker, so like try to break through the obstacles that are in your past, that try to break through the rut that you're in. Yeah, I like it. Like it. And I think they said like the it's darkest before the dawn too, right? And that is true. I always like that quote. Okay, okay, wait. Life isn't about living along, but living through. As you live through, you'll disappear someday. Tomorrow becomes today, today becomes yesterday, tomorrow becomes yesterday and is behind me. So he's saying that like the days blend together, and then like you're just going through the motions, right? But then he says, go back up. If you keep spacing out, you'll be swept away. If you ain't got no guts, trust. So he's saying that to break out of the rut that you're in, you have to have the courage to do something out of the norm and pursue what you really want to do. Like, don't just go with the flow of things. I think that's what he's saying, right? But yeah, again, I really am relating to these lyrics a lot. I think a lot of people who are in their late 20s and early 30s probably can relate to this. And even people, like, probably they wrote it more for people in their early 20s. But I think people in their late 20s and early 30s can relate to it as well. Probably even some people who are older, you know, who might just, they never really got to do what they wanted to do. They always, like, went with the flow of things. So I like the messaging on the song a lot. I think it's really relevant to a lot of people's lives. It's certainly relevant to my life a lot. Let's see. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from that part is that, like, try to go after your dream, and even if your dream doesn't work out, even if it breaks down, move forward and don't forget who you were, because that is part of what made you who you are and who you're going to be, right? Like, don't let things keep you in place. You have to keep pushing forward in your life. So again, I really love the messaging in their songs. I love these lyrics. This song in particular, just, I can relate to it so much. And I think it's probably going to go into, like, one of my favorite BTS songs that I've listened to so far. And probably, even down the line, is probably going to be in my top, at least my top 5, probably in the future. But who can predict? Because I feel like I've been saying, like, every song I listen to is, like, becoming one of my favorites. But this is definitely, on an emotional level, going to be up there because I can really relate. I love how they're trying to, like, give encouragement to people who are feeling like they're in that rut, you know? And it's like, yeah, you're just taking a break, so it's okay to feel stuck. It's okay to be in a rut for a bit, you know? But, like, just know that tomorrow things could get better. You just have to try to push through and move forward. Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna go check out the live performance now, and let's see how I feel about that. But overall, I really like the song. I like that it sounds pretty clean vocals. Like I don't really hear a backtrack like over it. Um, and if it is there, it's very low, so you can still hear like how their voices sound. I think these part here might be one of my favorite parts in the song. I like the sound of it a lot. I like that. Now, what I noticed is, and maybe I'm just over analyzing because from what I've seen, BTS is almost meant to be over analyzed, right? You kind of start thinking that maybe every little thing has meaning, but I feel like a lot of their choreography here is like they're moving, but then they just stay in place even as they're moving, which goes along with the lyrics of the song, right? But then there are some times where they like start moving, but maybe that coordinates with some of the other lyrics. I don't know because I don't have the translation on this particular video, so I don't know when the choreography, like what lyrics are going with each of these steps. But I feel like that might be happening there. So if it is, like it a lot. Even if it isn't, I still like the choreography and the flow of them together. I love how in sync they all are. But I feel like I say that every time I watch them. See, like they're swaying back and forth, but they stood in place, right? And I like it. They have like the white shirts, and the background dancers have. I like his stage presence. Sorry, I have to pause to say that for a second. He has good. Like J-Hope has really good stage presence. Yeah, I like how the background dancers have black and they have like the white shirts. I think it makes them stand out, and that's, I don't know, I like the coordination there. And I love their movements across the stage and how they utilize the space they have. Okay, I really like that. Again, I like the choreography. I feel like some of the things they did were definitely purposeful to match the lyrics of the song. I like the light clothing versus the dark clothing and how that helped contrast and make the movements across the stage look even more visually appealing. I love the fact that I could really hear their voices. It didn't really seem like there was much of a backtrack, if any at all. And even like the fact that I could hear some maybe like voice cracks a little bit, but I feel like that goes with a live performance, especially with the amount of dancing that they're doing. I mean, it still sounds awesome, and I really like that they have that vocal prowess. I don't know, like even when they're doing all that movement across the stage. So kudos to them, and I really digging their performances live, the lyrics of their songs, basically everything. The explanation videos. Mm. Okay, so I'm going to continue my binge on BTS. If you want to see more content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what I should react to next, and I'll see you next time.